red, dark with frosted tips, both with stupid trendy haircuts, earrings and piercings sparkling in the morning sunlight. Tufty picked up the pace. "Hoy, you!" The clacker-clack of Cuban heels hammered the pavement behind him. He glanced back, and there she was, Detective Sergeant Steel, actually giving chase for once. Didn't think she had it in her. Her dark grey suit was open, yellow silk shirt shimmering, grey hair sticking out in all directions like a demented ferret, face set in a grimace. Probably hadn't done any serious running since she was a kid, trying not to get eaten by dinosaurs. A man wiped coffee off his jacket. "You rotten wee shites, I was drinking that!" An old woman grabbed at her split bag for life, its contents rolling free, off the curb and into the road. "Come back here and pick this up, and I'll tan your backsides!" Up ahead, the one in the blue hoodie barreled through a knot of people, stopped in the middle of the pavement, chatting, sending one bouncing off a solicitor's shop window with a resounding boing, the others clattering down with their shopping. Another couple of mobile phones, still in their boxes, joined them, spilling out of the open backpack. Hoodie Red sprinted past the e-cigarette shop where the granite buildings came to an abrupt end. A pause in the street, marked by a short row of black iron railings, a small gap, then a sort of fake two-story high neoclassical frontage thing, with a graveyard lurking behind its Corinthian pillars. A grin, and Red jinked right, into the gap and down the stairs. Tufty gritted his teeth. "Come on, faster!" He scrabbled to a halt in front of the railings. Red was still there, dancing from foot to foot on the stairs, unable to get any further than a quarter of the way down due to the bunch of mothers wrestling pushchairs up. The stairs descended about 15-16 feet to a narrow cobbled road that disappeared under Union Street. "Ha! Gotcha." Red pulled a face, gave Tufty the finger again, then jumped, clearing the handrail, dropping 6 foot onto the top of a transit van parked below. A boom of battered metal. Then he rolled off, landed square on his feet, and took off into the tunnel. Still laughing. The driver leaned out of his window, shaking his fist. "Hoy!" Blue clearly didn't fancy his chances. Instead, he went left, sprinting across the bus lane, hooting away as car horns blared. A taxi and a truck slammed on their brakes, inches away from turning him into 5 stone of hoodie-wearing pâté. Blue or red? Blue or red? Steele's voice cut through the horns. "Shift it! Police! Coming through!" A quick look. She shoved her way through a couple of gawkers and some well-meaning souls helping pick up the old lady's shopping. Blue or red? The stairs were still jammed with mothers and pushchairs. Red. Deep breath. Oh, God. Tufty stuck one hand on the rail and swung his legs up and over into thin air. It whistled past him, then boom, onto the transit's roof, just as it pulled away. He had time for a tiny scream as the world flipped end over end. Then the cobbles broke his fall with a lung-emptying thud. Ah! They were cold against his back. Little flashing yellow lights pinged around the edges of the bright blue sky, keeping time with the throbbing, high-pitched whine in his ears. Steele's face appeared over the railings, scowling down at him. "Don't just lie there! Get after the wee sod!" A shake of the fist, and she disappeared again. Ugh. Tufty struggled up to his feet, shook his head, sending the little yellow lights swirling, and lurched into the tunnel. Roberta shook her head. Silly sod. Having a wee kip in the middle of the road while the thieving gits got away. Never trust a stick-thin, short-arsed detective constable, especially the kind with ginger hair, cut so short their whole head looked like a mouldy kiwi fruit, and watery, pale blue eyes the same colour as piddled-on blue tack. That's what you got for taking the new boy out in a shout. Well, Tufty had better sodding well catch hoodie number 2, because if Tufty didn't, Tufty was in for a shoe-leather suppository. And in the meantime... She charged across the pavement and out into mid-morning traffic, one hand up on either side of her eyes to shut out the view. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't.